you know, whatever position you place, just remember, like, your vision is that end game. Because I know you want to win it, and I know you think you can. I've seen the content, and I really truly think that in time you can win the Mr. Olympia in the Open.
Die Veränderung zum letzten Mal, die ist so gravierend. Was wäre, 6 Kilo mehr Muskeln, könntest du im Schwergewicht keine schlechte Figur machen. Das ist ja überkrank. Was spricht da dagegen? Mach's doch.
Wird vielleicht für den einen oder anderen jetzt ein Schock sein. Ich wechsle ins Schwergewicht.
Aber ich hab's gewusst. Hoch mit, noch einer, Schwung, 7, einer, letzter, 8, klar, 3. Drücken wir durch. Alter. Jetzt geht's zum Olympia.
Ja, was sagt ihr? Wenn der Lappen bald am Start ist, so ein American Muscle Car wird mir schon stehen. Und ich muss sagen, es hat vielleicht in Classic Physik Zeiten, hätte ich da mit 103 reingepasst. Ich glaube, da tue ich mir keinen Gefallen damit, vor allem nicht nach dem Beintraining. Und jetzt wird's ernst, denn es gibt das letzte Beintraining für diese Saison. Also nicht nur für den Olympia, sondern nach Olympia ist Schluss. Das ist auch eine Frage, die viele gefragt haben. Und guck mal, wenn du darüber zoomst, der Orleans, und das Orleans tatsächlich, da hat der Olympia auch eine Zeit lang stattgefunden. Also voll fernab vom Strip. Jetzt sind wir aber, wie gesagt, vor den heiligen Hallen des Fit Clubs. Und der ein oder andere Cutler-Fan weiß, dass Cutler hier die meiste Zeit trainiert. Und ich habe die Ehre auf jeden Fall mit dem, sorry, die Sonne blendet echt hardcore, mit dem vierfachen Mr. Olympia heute das letzte Beintraining vor meinem ersten Open-Debüt Olympia zu absolvieren. Wir nehmen euch natürlich mit, wünschen euch viel Spaß und ja, lasst die Haxen auseinandernehmen. Yo! How's it going, bro? All good? Good to see you, man.
I got your box right here. So.
Oh, perfect. Nice. So that's the guy from Young LA. You guys know I'm teamed up with them, and this guy is recording today's session with Jay, and he brought me some gifts. So
yeah, we'll wait till Jay gets here and then he can open it. There's a special tracksuit for you.
Nice. Die Frau muss natürlich auch mit Energy versorgt werden. Für mich gibt's kein Energy, sondern es gibt was Besseres. Das zeige ich euch gleich. Das könnt ihr nämlich auch gleich erwerben. Krassester Geschmack, den ich jemals probiert habe. Jetzt sag mal was. Sag mal, was ich da ausgewählt habe. Ich habe letztens so ein Energy Drink Ranking mir angeschaut. Und das Ding soll besser als Monster White sein. Und das kann ich hier jetzt offiziell sagen.
Schmeckt?
Und der scheppert aber richtig.
Ich habe noch nie Monster White getrunken. Aber
Du hast noch nie Monster White getrunken?
immer nur grün.
Es gibt einen dicken Shitstorm auf jeden Fall in den Kommentaren. Diese Lethargie der Diät ist einfach wie weggeblasen jetzt. Das ist so krank. Also seit dem gestrigen Abend, wo ich gut im Arsch war, ist heute Morgen nur volle Energie am Start. Aber um den Vogel natürlich heute nochmal anders abzuschießen.
Selbstverständlich.
Sage ich nur eins. Crank Olympia 3.0 Limited Edition. Pass auf sonst. Oh. Junge, nichts für schwache Nerven. 2 Tage müsst ihr euch noch gedulden und dann heißt es um 18 Uhr wirklich schnell sein. Die beiden anderen Versionen wurden nach zwischen 6 und 12 Minuten wurden die ausverkauft. Dementsprechend glaube ich, der Andrang wird dahingehend auch ziemlich groß sein. Vor allem mit meinem Olympiadebüt in der offenen dachten wir uns, werden da noch 2 Dinger dazu gesteckt. Wir haben also den gleichen feurigen Geschmack, die gleiche Formel wie im 1.0er, nur wir haben noch Citra Peak hinzugefügt und ich sag's euch, das Ding macht auf jeden Fall Druck. Was sag mal, 1 oder 2?
3.
Nee, also bei dem...
2.
Also, ich will das Ding jetzt nicht so hoch loben, weil ich da an der Formel mit dran saß, aber Die normalen Cranks, da kann man sich schon 3 reinhauen. Ihr habt ja gesehen, ich habe mir auch schon 5 reingedappt. Aber bei dem Ding ist wirklich, also alle Frauen würde ich echt mit einem halben anfangen, also for real ein halber. Der zementiert rein. Als Mann, der so einen guten Boost braucht, einen. Und wenn es euch mal richtig weghauen soll, dann 2. Aber also da muss schon ein schlechter Tag am Start sein. Dementsprechend machen wir mal einen halt. Denn es ist ja natürlich auch ein spezielles Ereignis heute. Auf einen guten Olympia Open Debüt. Auf ein gutes Olympia Open Debüt. Und auf Alice.
Did you come and eat, or were you just hanging out?
We're waiting for the champ. So what was the Jay Cutler last Olympia
leg extensions, for sure. Leg press. You know, for me, dude, I did everything. You know, I did front squats, but they didn't have half the stuff that they have here now.
So that's exactly what we're gonna do today.
So like leg extensions to get the knees warm. I was always pre-exhaust anyway.
Yeah.
The funny thing with me is I would do leg extensions to kind of lighter weight to get the blood going, and then I would finish with those at the end, which I don't have to do, but. It's just now I don't do as hack squats used to be a big movement for me. I'm not really into doing as much now just because I'm the risk factor.
And did you train like balls to the wall until the last workout?
I train like at this point. If we were, it's Saturday, so you're 1 week out from the finals. I just was careful about the volume because like I might have been in depletion mode right now as a little more, I hate to call it depletion because my depletion was 400 carbs a day.
Yeah.
And then I would start bumping to like 1,000 a day, which I know you're probably going to eat a lot.
Yeah, me too, honestly.
So like I just to move, you're not going to make any muscle gains or anything. You're just going to move glycogen, push nutrients, and that's it. You've got to empty the legs a little bit to allow fullness to get back into them, you know?
And that's exactly why I have this guy with me today. Bodybuilding legend.
I never imagined that would be so inspirational to people. I mean, because like if we look at that picture on the wall, like that was 25, second to last my first Olympia. And that was 240.
Say that again, so.
Second to last at my first Olympia, 25 years old.
And 1 year later?
8th. And then second, controversially, and never looked back. So by the time I was your age, you're 27, right? I nailed second at the Olympia to Ronnie for the first time, and then I was second until I won it.
Insane, bro. Fucking insane.
So a lot of people are saying you're coming, people are excited about it, but next year is your year.
Definitely. And I see it like the same. I'm not like...
What is your expectation, honestly? I know you've had a lot of different podcasts on what your thoughts are. Do you have a vision of being the top 10 or compared to the top 6? Because we all want to stand next to the best.
The thing is, since I started competing in 2016, I've never been to a second call out in my life ever. And I'm like, fuck, I don't want to be in a second call out.
Well, so that means 7, because usually the first call is like 6 or 7, bro. And now you have...
That's like...
So listen, Samson, Derek,
Hardy,
Nick, Hardy,
Berouz.
Is Andrew Jack going to be in there? Is Martin going to be in there? I mean, all these guys. So do you think, who do you want to stand next to the most, honestly? Who do you think you compare with the most in this lineup in the open class? Because now your mindset's so different from the year prior. I mean, I used to want to stand next to Bumstead and Ramon and these guys.
It's so hard to tell, bro.
It's the hardest prediction ever.
It's so hard to tell because...
I know, but tell me who you want to stand next to. You've got to have someone you want. You're looking in this lineup saying, okay, height to weight ratio, proportions.
I definitely gonna say, and I'm pretty realistic, I would say. I'm not like playing in this top 4, top 5 area this year. So everything what comes after that, but even that is so hard to predict. Who's in there, you know? Is there like a Nexzilla?
The first Olympia, I want to stand next to Ronnie Coleman, Flex Wheeler, Sean. I want to stand next to the best.
I mean, we're gonna have the numerical order, so I'm gonna stand because Derek Lunsford is gonna be in my group. So like doing my front relax next to Derek Lunsford. Think I can like.
You're gonna smoke them or?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Is this coming out before the Olympia or after?
Yeah.
Probably Wednesday. So it'll
Shit.
be
Okay.
It'll be so they can see kind of his thoughts before.
No, but I see my leg, my back needs to improve overall. My
That
mass, my thickness.
That seems to be.
I know my weaknesses, and I know how like bodybuilding takes time.
Are you gonna be better than you were a few weeks ago?
Yes. Yes. I'm pretty confident that even just with the aspect that it's like 2021. I just wanted to keep that for the podcast we're recording tomorrow, but for me it's just like back in 2021 when I did my first Olympia and Classic. I was there with my older brother. We just came like with his plastic bag. We came to the US, sit at the border control for like 5 or 6 hours with 3 Mexican guys next to us, and we just fly in first time in the US, and then I just said to him like, bro, we fucking made it to the Olympia. Maybe that's only happens once in my whole life. I thought like this, and I'm like, I just don't want to be last. Everything besides last is good. And he's like, yeah, that would be cool.
You know what blows me away though, and this is something I want all the viewers, everyone who's listening, how many Mr. Olympias have you been in now? 5. And how old are you?
27 now.
5 Olympias at 20, can you believe that? Like I said, my first time was 25. That was my first time making. I didn't even qualify.
But it was a different time, I mean.
Yeah, but listen, man, like...
I'm seasoned.
Like, it's hard to, like, everyone's like, oh, we're looking for the debut, but like, you're experienced, so you're going to be backstage with these guys, and you have there's a lot of first-timers there.
That's the point.
You know, good Vito's there.
That's
and,
the point.
Jordan Hutchinson is there. I mean, there's so many guys.
Jordan is a great guy. I mean, all the new guys are like, and I know how the mindset works and how the mind starts to like, when you stand in front of 8,000-10,000 people. For me, it's like normal, you know. It's like when I remember back then, who was it? Brandon Curry. He came to finals with like his headphone, you know, the old school headphones. He was doing a business call with his kids. He was just walking like a normal day in the office. And that's like the mindset I got over the past 5 years. So I'm so chilled right now. It's unbelievable. I mean, for me this year I have nothing to lose. The last years I always had like big pressure on me. We all know that. I mean, you'll be considered a 3rd like in Classic every year, and people expect you to be better than that. And this year there is no expectations. I have my expectations very high, which comes to my like performance and how I want to look. But I know exactly I don't had a real off season since my first Olympia.
You haven't had it. Yeah.
So this year it's gonna be a cool thing to stand next to the top guys, hopefully, and see, okay, those are the areas I really need to improve, and next year is a different story. But
last question I want to ask, and this is a lot for the German fans too. What did Marcus Rühl tell you before you flew over about competing at the Olympia? This one in the Open.
He was close to crying because he sees me as like his son he never had.
I saw this walkout of you, like the Marcus Rühl.
I did it for him, you know.
I saw that. That was
people
really cool.
thought like, how is he walking? I just did the 2002 Night of Champions.
Head was down and like,
you know, and then boom.
Yeah, it's good. Pretty cool.
Ramstein,
pretty awesome.
Ramstein music. So
big shout out to Marcus.
Yeah. No, best regards from him as well.
Yeah, great guy.
And he definitely gonna fly over next year with me. So.
I was wondering if he was gonna come, man, but
I was close to crying because he wanted to give me, like, for motivation, his old Olympia jacket, you know, from the Ultimate times, and like the jackets you guys had back in 2000, I think.
Yeah.
That would be cool with a Rühl on, and I represent him. It's like
I said, your outfits, they give you, I don't know what they give you for custom fits.
But that's so cool to really took the balls and said like, I'm an open bodybuilder, because you always said it as well.
I know, but when you're ready, when you're mature, here you are, man. We're excited to see you, man. You're the most anticipated competitor of the whole lineup.
Let's go.
I mean, you and Behruz now are like the talk of the show.
Yeah,
I mean,
Behruz. I love this guy's physique.
Yeah. How do you think he can do?
Top 4.
Yeah, you think so,
For
huh?
me, top 4. I don't think he's like, because a lot of people think the legs are behind.
They've actually improved from what I heard.
Yeah,
now.
but I don't think so.
We'll see.
We will see. It's so hard to predict.
Well, hopefully
What is your prediction?
Call next to him. I don't have any because I hated predictions. I'm just excited to see it. You know, 2 or 3 kind of little, just really get the blood in there.
You can guide me through this workout. I just want to turn my head off, you know.
Of course, yeah.
Not thinking about anything.
All right, so 20 more reps. Let me just bump it up one more, please. Sick. Do you feel that? Do you feel any burn in that many reps? No. Still too light, right?
Yeah.
I mean, did you get tired of listening to everyone tell you why you're so big and like?
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
like when you go to Pittsburgh and they're like, dude, what the like? Did it make you think like?
I didn't believe it because when you see yourself every day,
Yeah.
walking around with 280, it's like normal. And
Is how much you were then?
yeah, and I cooked myself down so much, and that was like the fucked up thing because you can't get the body, can't bring it back to life once you reach this depleted state.
Yeah.
And my body looks much better when it's full, like way better. We are similar in terms of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Also with the back structure.
Yeah, if the back's not full, bro,
Yeah.
you just don't have
I
the
compared
pop.
your back to mine, like
Yeah.
my back looks like yours at the first Olympias, you know.
But look how fast it can change.
So time to get your back secrets in, huh?
It's time.
No, it's
just
time, 100%. Thank you for saying that because I always say like,
There's nothing more that you need to do than patience.
yeah,
Because you're doing it day in, you're living, you're doing exactly, look at you got your gym stuff, like
Yeah.
that's the last year, you're like totally locked
Yeah.
in, you know? Let's get a couple, let's do a few reps and then maybe with the toes out a little bit to try to hit the little bit of the
Okay.
upper, okay? And I would focus like 12, I don't know, what do you do 12s or?
yeah, 12, 15-ish.
Whatever you do, just get a good little, don't overburn it, don't over simulate it, just good.
You still love leg training, huh?
I still do it more than what most people can because I don't have any injuries.
Marcus don't train legs at all.
What do his legs look like?
I mean, he can wear jeans now. We laugh about it, but he got some issues with
The knees.
the knees and stuff. For carving up, what did you use in the past?
I use potatoes, rice,
Bananas.
yes, but mostly sweet potatoes, white potatoes, red potatoes, rice. Potatoes stuck with me a little more.
With aceto as well, or just with honey?
Both.
Honey is a big guy on a red potato, right?
Well, yeah, it's low glycemic, right?
Yeah.
So, which I don't use ever. To be honest, it burns my stomach a little bit.
Yeah, potato fill me up too a bit. Like, not I don't get bloated from it, but to eat like so much carbohydrates.
But if I mostly white long grain rice
Yeah.
is what worked well for me.
For me as well.
Basmati rice. So
Basmati rice is king.
I had a big rice cooker and
True.
you know, the protein wouldn't be super high at that
Nah,
point.
you don't need it. So like on carving up, it's more about carbs, some fats, some sugar stuff as well, which really goes quick into your body and fills you up because, like Jay said, it's 1,000 grams of carbs for 3 days. It's a shit ton of food, so you wanna be able to digest it properly. And we mix like the tuna shake It's delicious.
Good?
Bro, I can do it for you. I swear it's not bad. It's like a warm fish soup.
That's fucking disgusting.
Bro, it takes 2 cans of tuna, like not boiling hot water, like warm water, some tomato, like what is it, Mark? Some concentrated tomato sauce.
I hate fish. It was the worst thing ever. Hey man.
Bro, you ate white fish, like orange raffy. I know
like
all
this.
the videos, bro. I know all of them.
Like this, bro.
8 weeks out, this guy just eat orange raffy.
We do what we have to do to win. That's it. Yes.
100%.
If you told me to eat sawdust, I'd eat sawdust.
Sure. That's why my girlfriend don't want to sleep next to me. Because 8 weeks out, the fish comes in and she's like, I'm out of
It
this.
comes out of your skin, bro. Not a failure. Nothing too crazy a failure now, bro. Come on. Okay. Right. All right, to mind the muscle now. That's it. So pay attention how close his feet are to the bottom, bro. See that? So all quads. Okay, when you see these guys on the platforms, their feet are up top. There's no
And half wrapping this shit. You know those guys? Like feet up here, range of motion like this. That's not gonna make your legs bigger. So how was your mindset from being second to last to first Olympia to next year? Like, how the fuck can you improve so much in a year?
Well, you know what it was? I went from second to last to 8th the next year,
Yeah.
but I won my first pro show in between.
I remember.
So I did, no, it was the Night of Champions, which is New York Pro.
Yeah.
So I finished almost dead last in September of '99, and then in May of 2000 I won my first, so it built the confidence leading in for the, you know, in top 10 qualified back then.
Yeah.
So because we had so few shows. So I sat the whole year from 2000 to 01 because I was qualified at 8th, but I did go on a European tour after I got that 8th place.
Yeah.
And I got second to Ronnie and got to stand next to Ronnie.
Wow.
So I saw how I compared. And Chris Aceto told me, dude, you can beat Ronnie Coleman next year. So I trained all year, and in 01, you know what happened?
Yeah.
It's close.
Goosebumps. That's insane.
Yeah, so I went to that show like go for broke. And the call, so fortunately, and this is where we talk about luck a little bit, Cutler Coleman, the C.
Yeah.
I was 11 and he was 12.
Yeah, nice.
So when they brought us all out, I was so ripped from the front.
Yeah.
People are like, holy shit, next to Ronnie, Jay Cutler's beating Ronnie Coleman.
That's fucking illusion, that's bodybuilding.
So maybe if I wouldn't have got that number draw, if I was on the other side of the stage, I might not have got the call. Maybe I could have moved up, but that was just the stars aligned, bro. It's a little luck.
That's insane.
And he was off.
Yeah.
He was off. You know, he said he had drank the water and all that, and then of course he came back. That was like when it was like a prejudging in the morning and finals at night. It wasn't a 2-day show. I wish it would go.
Did a 2-day show?
Yeah, well, that's how the Olympias were. Friday night, Saturday. It turned to that, but I wish it could go back to a prejudging noon and finals at night.
Yeah, you look better at noon. That's what I experienced because I had like my first open season just 3 weeks ago. And I always was used to, okay, classic guys in the morning, nobody cares, you know, and then you come back in the evening, it's not really compared anymore. But now we really need to dial in for the evening, and to hold like the fullness is 120 or like 265.
Yeah.
pound bodybuilder is way different than stripping down to 200 or something and staying full. So that's definitely something I learned, but I'm prepared for the Olympia because we're gonna be late on that stage.
Yeah, Friday night will be 9 or 10. So you need to look at that on your sleep schedule and your eating schedule now to see how your body's looking at that time. Pay attention to that this week. That's how if I would adapt my training, I'd be training late. Yeah. Like the last 4 weeks, Phil Heath did the same. We would train, like when Hani would come in for this last week, he would take us to the gym, we'd all train around 9 at night.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
To prepare yourself for like
this. Because, you know, like some people don't stay up late.
Yeah.
So, some people, like, I'm going to bed at 9 at night. Yeah. Like they come here and stay on their schedule because you know how it is when you diet for a show, you're up early in the morning sometimes, right? Hungry, and you want to get the day started. I don't know how you are, but...
Same. I'm awake 6:30.
So, and that makes a long day, bro, when you're up at 6:30 and you're not getting on a stage until 10. I mean,
the good thing is I can sleep always and everywhere. So I slept like the whole day, and then it was like morning for me in the evening. So, but hey, we're gonna find a way. So the next one, after the leg press, we're going for the pendulum. I really like this machine. I got one for my own gym as well because it's super knee friendly. I don't have any knee problems at all, and I like to mix it up between the hack squat and like I did front squats for a long time, but I did like 5 plates and it got too dangerous, you know, with holding this shit here. I know you've been like...
Yeah, but we didn't have a lot of this.
Yeah, true.
The pendulum didn't, I don't think this existed. This one didn't exist.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But would you switch it up back then?
I would, but you know what's funny is people say, what is the best leg exercise? I think something where you're putting more pressure on the frontal quads, which would be the hack squat, a front squat. I mean, I would put plates so it would elevate my heels, right? Yeah. When you're younger, you can do that. You don't feel the knee pain. Right now, I don't feel any knee pain. So I can still do that, but obviously my weight's restricted now.
Yeah, I feel the same. And full range of motion is like key.
You know, the key to every workout is the volume and the consistency without injuries.
Yeah.
Because it's just, like I told you, it's the cycles of time and pushing nutrients, pushing glycogen, pushing food, getting the meals, resting, repairing, and just carry through.
And imagine going hard for 3 weeks, but then you get injured or like something hurts and you can't train properly. Then you lose like 3 weeks and then you have like 3 weeks on, 3 weeks off. I would rather stay like 80% and be consistent the whole year compared to like that on and off switch.
Good. Good. One more. Come on. Up. Up. Easy work. Good. Okay, good.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
That was good.
Good. That was a good set.
Yeah.
Food and stuff after workout, stuff like that. He's one guy that always is jolly and happy. I can't say the same about everybody else.
Bro, I worked on construction for long enough.
I tell everyone it's like
it's a dream, you know.
So when these guys are unhappy and sad and everything else and miserable, it's like, what's the alternative?
Yeah, what the fuck? It's the best life I'm living right now, to be honest. The weather alone makes me happy here in Vegas.
Let me ask you a question. Who do you think is the person that should have won the Mr. Like, who do you think is the most uncrowned Mr. Olympia of all the former guys that never won it? You think so, huh?
Yeah.
What about Kevin Leverone?
Yeah, but I saw with Flex you can't really argue, especially the early versions of Flex.
If you would say like the best built man ever, would you say Flex Wheeler? Like proportion?
Hands down, yeah, symmetry, proportion.
And you never got to see him, listen, him in person with the arms and the shoulders and the waist, bro. He used to wear like these skin tight lycra shirts. You know, like the Superman shirts. He would wear one of those in the airport, and it was like, oh my god, like.
Yeah,
it's like it was like almost like a drawing.
That's what Marcus Rule just told me 2 days ago.
Really?
Yeah. He always saw him like a week out, like puffy, and then day by day he morphed, he said. And then on stage he looked like crazy, and he also told me he was like going to the nightclub and shit like this a few days out. And then I always think like, okay, maybe that's why he not won, or like the later versions of him wasn't that good anymore. But man, this guy, like, I never saw him in real life in his prime, but he's like the perfect physique for me. So with Kevin Levrone, I mean,
the reason I'm asking because it's on the TV right now.
Yeah, I saw that. No, with Kevin, his back wasn't just like mature enough, and of course his side crab pose into the side chest. It's also a legendary shot, like your quad stomp. But with flex, was just overall perfect for me.
You know, you squeeze a lot more than I do.
Yeah. So we'll do
I was very loose. Yeah. If you watch how I go through my rep ranges. I don't know. It's feel, bro. It's
more emphasis.
I don't know. I just feel like I hit when I'm going a little faster. I feel it hits a different fiber. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I can understand it. You have more emphasis on like.
It's just you know. It's funny how Chris taught me. Chris Aceto kind of taught me to train like that, explosive and loose.
That's what like Dennis Wolf also told me. Like.
Oh really?
And he like changed his hamstring dramatically in like 2 years. And he just like you, he pushed it in and let it loose. So many.
Like you're really squeezing it.
Yeah, always picturing myself on that stage, like squeezing in the hamstring, you know.
Are you envisioning yourself on stage a lot now?
It's weird. In the off season, not often, not so much.
Well, because you can start to see, now you're thinking about, okay, when I pose, what do I see? Yeah. And how can I really accentuate, right? 100%. You're probably thinking about your back now, because I noticed like from one show to the next in a week, you improved that.
Yeah. No, because I just think about that.
So is it nice to see yourself the first show to say, okay, now I can fix? So you tried to tighten up for the second one, right?
Yeah, we came lighter, but I think.
What did you prefer?
The first look, blasting full. That what looks nice, because I don't lose like the details and shit like this.
But you know what's funny is now you're in a league of a lot of dense guys, right? So you have to make that determination. Okay, what is the best look for you? Yeah. Someone's going to tell you should have done this or you should have done that, but you need to say, okay, what is going to perform the best against this field? Because now you're not the favorite coming in anymore. Yeah. You were the kind of the favorite coming in, right?
And for me, it's fullness. That's what I think.
This is what this year is for you.
Yeah.
Imagine like with some detail.
In 5 or 6 or like 3 or 4 years, when I reached my muscularity I want to have, then I can go back to this classic conditioning.
But that's the thing, you've got to get out of your head. Yeah. I'm not classic anymore. It's not all about detail anymore, right?
I want to create the perfect mix of everything, you know. And that's what we figured out pretty good in Italy, where I did the first show.
So you have a good game plan going into this. It's good.
100%. And then people thought my back was, I spilled over my back area, but it wasn't the case. I just posed my back, like you said, like back in classic, where I had to like lean back a lot, same like Chris did, to create more of the width. And now I don't have to do this anymore and can stay more upright. So I don't need to do like this, I can stay here, and it changed the whole pose. So I can't tell you how much I posed over the last 8 weeks.
You know, it's kind of nice now what I'm thinking as we're talking about this. You don't have that arm thing in your head anymore.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, what do my arms look the best at? Do I have to do things? Now you have the big arms, right? So it's like now you're not trying to make up for, you knew it was missing, right?
True. That's nice. I mean, alone the confidence when they say, like, when I heard Steve in the middle of the night in my head, front double biceps, and I'm like, it's not a weak pose for me anymore. I just go in
and you throw them up and not have to really do a lot with
fuck that. So it's cool because now the first shots are gonna get my strong ones, you know. Front double.
Front double's great with the suction a little bit
and the hanging legs.
So it's the taper.
And now the arms as well. So that gives you gives a lot of confidence.
I know, and I always said, I said this, if they canceled Classic after this year, and all the guys were forced to compete in Open, how would it change the game? There'd be a big mix-up at the top 10 at the Olympia next year, wouldn't there be?
I have split opinions on that, because I don't think a Terrence would be good in Open, but it's like dangerous in Classic because of like I'm like born to be heavy, you know. I always was, like with 13, 14 years old. We grown up like you on a farm, you know. My mom, 2 brothers, we like ate so much, and I was always like a heavy dude. And not everybody can like handle this size on their frame, you know. Like not only with like the look, also with like the regular lifestyle.
There's certain guys though I feel that could do well in as they built into Open if they took time.
Yeah. Good. Come on, finish. Yes. Good.
See the difference in the speed? Old school, new school.
Have you ever did that, like with water
depletion, all that? Okay, hit me later.
Like going like really high with sodium and water,
of course,
and then
I've done it all.
Yeah. What works the best?
Normal, like what you're doing, basically. Keep the sodium in a little bit, drink some water, taper the water down the last 3 days.
What works best? Huh?
I had to dehydrate a lot, so like my water totally was just sips for 12 hours.
Yeah, me too.
Just to get the food, just to push the carbs. That's it. Just enough to move it, and that's what I have to. That's the only way I dry out. Super dehydrated, dude. I hated it. It's the worst part of my prep.
I hate it as well, but
some guys don't have to cut water.
For me, it wouldn't work.
I know it wouldn't work either for me. This is the man right here. He owns the club.
Oh,
he's a big fan of yours.
Pleasure to meet you, brother. Big fan. Pleasure to meet
Ryan.
you.
He's the hype guy. So they're doing their 3rd location right now, which is near the new tech gym. So
I saw that. I put in like in the navigation fit club, and then
which one?
Yeah, I was like, which one? Fuck. I thought there is only one, but doing good job. Good job.
Appreciate it, brother. It's honored to have you.
Every year I'm coming here, I see like new machines, and I love when the gyms like also improve, you know.
He's the reason. He loves bodybuilding.
Yeah, I can see that.
His calves are better than yours.
Yeah.
Right, don't get
Why the fuck you wear pants today?
Yeah. I'm going to the Rise Festival.
Oh, okay. Dude, I had such a yesterday and I said no. Dude, everyone's in fucking masks and
I know. I
shit.
gotta keep bandana though, so I'll be alright.
We didn't tell Urs there's a big festival going on right now.
What kind of festival?
It's like a rave in the desert for like 3 days here.
No way.
I saw that. The Rise Festival.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's all lit. Like in the middle of the desert. It's out here. Like
how long is it?
It's 3 days, but you can't go right now.
let me talk to Chris. Come here.
Rufus the Soul yesterday.
Let me talk to Chris. Come here.
Yeah. Are you like a one set, like the one set to failure type set, or?
Depends. When the day allows it, and like we did at the pendulum, you know. For leg press we did like 4 or 5 sets, and for pendulum like 2 working sets.
Yeah.
But we had more weight, and we just felt okay, that's enough. So it's a lot more intuitive than before, you know. When I was starting out, I said like, okay, I have to do 5 sets here, 5 sets there. But now when I know, okay, you did the job with 2 sets, then it's okay. And sometimes you realize, okay, I missed the set a little bit, something felt off, and then I don't do another one. Or that one was too heavy, then I go one lighter, or that one was too light, then I go one heavier. And that's basically how I gonna improve my training, you know.
You just gotta listen to your body.
True.
When you get my age, it's like everything goes by a lot faster now.
Really?
Yeah, it's too fast.
I'm 27 and it's flying
I know,
already.
but you know, you'll be at the end, like, that's why taking every moment. It's hard because you're always like, you're already like, here we are training and we're talking about next year.
Yeah.
And we haven't even experienced this one yet in the first Open. I hate to do that because it's like, I always said that the Olympia victories were tough for me because as soon as I won, like you get all the awards, the emotion, you don't have time to even think about it. And then they're like, so what about next year?
Yeah.
And what about this? And what about that? And it's like, hold on a second. The moment,
non-stop, yeah.
The moment is so short because, you know, it's like Bob gives you the mic and it's like, so you coming back next year? It's like, dude, I just won. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Chill the fuck out.
Yeah. It's so, it's like, you have so much emotion and then like you go home and you're with your spouse or whatever and you guys converse on, and it's like business, like travel schedule, and then it's like you talk about the vacation and it's like, okay, can I shut off for a week or 2 or whatever it is you guys decide to do? Like those times are so important because it's a reset for you, you know?
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm working on.
So I know like now you're thinking, okay, vacation, like the event the end of the month, it's like all this stuff, and it's like before you know it, dude, it's Christmas.
Yeah, true.
And then it's like you're into 26 and your mind is like thinking only about what's my next
cool
thought, you know.
So what's your recommendation for my first Olympia next weekend?
Listen, confidence, take it in, connection with the crowd, which you're going to do. You know, your posing is extraordinary, so I think that, you know, your professionalism and you know, like you come from Germany, but you've been here so many times, you've developed so many great relationships, and that's the one thing, like we talk about this all the time, and not because you're here, but you know, you're the most likable guy because you've collaborated with everyone, you've always spent time, you check what everyone's surprised is, you always, dude, every morning I get a text message from you or whatever, and no matter how busy you are, you're training for a show and you're like, hey, how are you? And it's so crazy because it's like, no, how are you? Because you're 3 days out from a contest. Like you're always so you communicate with so many people, and that's not just because I'm me. Like I was at the Young LA shoot with the guys last week, and it was like I was talking to Christian, you know,
cool.
And he's like, man, you know, I hear from Urs all the time. And I'm thinking, gosh, his Rolodex must be crazy because, like, I hear from him all the time. You hear from him all the time. You run into this guy, he hears from him all the time. So the way you communicate, and I see it the same way with your fans and the way they love you and the people that supported you, whether, you know, you were beginning at Classic and now, you know, you're going to develop that many more, many more people because of the change of divisions, and they're going to see you stand next to some of their idols and beat some of their idols, and then like we have huge expectations for you. So I think now it's just enjoy the moment because this is the first one. Your ovation will be crazy, and try to take it in a little bit. You know, when you're on stage, think about me telling you this and look out to the crowd a little bit, even though you can't see anybody really.
I'm gonna see you second row.
No, it's just, but it's like, man, like I'm here.
Yeah.
And I've arrived, and like you're gonna be the guy someday. You'll get the feel, and you'll say, you know, whatever position you place, just remember, like, your vision is that end game to win it, right? Because I know you want to win it, and I know you think you can. I've seen the content, and I really truly think that in time you can win the Mr. Olympia and the Open, which you couldn't do in the Classic.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but that's not your. I think you're going to be better at this division than you were at the Classic division.
I feel the same.
So,
and I mean, that comes from somebody who was like second to last and then moved the way up.
But
so.
I was also second 6 times.
Yeah.
So I know what it's like to be at the end, the middle, and knocking at the door, and then winning, losing,
and winning
it again.
That's why he's like the GOAT for me. Brother, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Guys, check out Jay Cutler and especially the podcast. I love them. Honestly, that's the reason why I text you, because I'm doing my morning cardio and listen to the podcast, the new episode, and I'm like, okay, I need to ask Jay what's going on over there. And then you're on the next plane to Boston or somewhere else. So check the episodes on the Jay Cutler cast, and tomorrow we're gonna do another dope episode. So yeah, that's it. Time to eat. See you soon.
I'll see you at FIBO.
Let's go, baby.
That's the German fans, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'll see you at FIBO.